Happy New Year, guys, and welcome to the Drew Deeks channel. Canada wins 4-1 over Finland in decisive fashion as they go on to play now in the quarterfinal round against the Czech Republic. Canada's newly named captain Dylan Cozens opens the scoring for Canada to make it 1-0 pretty early into this game. It really didn't seem like Finland was able to get much going in this one. The shot total for this game was Canada 40, Finland 19, and I mean the first period was just an onslaught of Canada just being all over Finland on the forecheck and therefore producing a lot more scoring chances and shots, and it was 17-1 in shots in the first period for Canada. It was a nice performance from Canada because although they were dominant in a different way. They weren't just dominant on the scoreboard, they were dominant really in both ends of the ice, and it really was just a tight game for Canada overall, only really scoring 3 goals plus the empty netter, but a different kind of win for Canada, which I think was good for them going into the medal round. It was almost kind of sad in a sense. I mean, Finland just couldn't seem to get the puck. Canada was cycling quite a bit throughout a lot of this game and just really was so heavy on the forecheck, keeping pucks in deep in the offensive zone, able to pull off line changes while they're still in the offensive zone and just kind of keep the cycle going. So really good things from Team Canada in this one. They have to be feeling good about their game. I mean, it seems like Levi is going to be their goalie going forward unless something happens, but usually you see a bit more of a tandem with Canadian goaltenders. This time, I don't know, it sounds like Levi could be the guy as long as Canada keeps winning. Second period, Holloway makes it 2-0 Canada as it goes off his stick from a point shot, and then player of the game for Team Canada, Paterka, puts in a nice little backhander through his legs right in front of the net to make it 3-0 Canada. A lot of reaction coming from the Krebs family in this one as TSN was cutting to shots of his family watching the game in their living room, and they were just obviously super excited, and what a performance from him also. Canada ices the game in the third period with an empty net goal from Dylan Cozens after the Finns had made it a little interesting with a power play goal of their own to get on the scoreboard, but ultimately Canada takes this one 4-1. So why the jersey change, you ask? Well, simply put, I actually did record a post-game video for Canada's 10-0 win over Switzerland, but unfortunately my camera died. So therefore, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Quinton Byfield with an amazing 6-point performance. The LA Kings have some really good prospects, Byfield, Turcotte. There's a couple others I'm not naming right off the top here, but LA Kings fans should be excited about the future. Friend of the Drew Deeks channel, and we'll have to get him on for another interview again soon, Golden Boy Akil, who of course scored Canada's gold medal winning goal in last year's World Junior Tournament, will be teammates with Byfield, of course, going forward, and Turcotte. The LA Kings have a bright future, guys, so I just want to say to you guys, eat your hearts out because this is a good time to be an LA Kings fan. Another team whose prospects I've been really enjoying watching during this tournament is the Buffalo Sabres. Dylan Cozens, of course, leading the way as the captain of Team Canada, just looking really good. I'm really thinking he's going to be a second-line center with the Sabres. I'd be really surprised if he wasn't. Maybe he comes in this year if he makes the team in a third or fourth line role just to kind of get him into the mix of things. Cozens looks really mature at this point. He looks like a leader. He plays like a leader. And I don't know, I just didn't even realize how good Cozens was until I saw him in the World Juniors here. John Paterka from Team Germany, this guy's lighting it up. Just got a hat trick in Germany's 5-4 overtime win the other night, which, by the way, it was awesome to see. The Germans were just emotional singing their national anthem, winning that game. You got to feel for the Germans after everything they've gone through coming into this tournament, being the only team really to test positive and have to play without 8 or 9 of their best players. No easy task, and hats off to the Germans. I think Paterka has been one of the more exciting players to watch in this entire tournament, to be honest with you. And then, of course, you've got 2020 8th overall pick Jack Quinn on Team Canada right now, just doing his job, putting in solid minutes. Not always putting up many points right now, but he's doing his job. He looks like a solid player out there, and he's on a solid team. So I like his chances to make the Sabres maybe more in the 2021-2022 season. But again, Buffalo's prospects are looking encouraging at this point, and you've got to feel good about that if you're a Sabres fan. Well, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Canada goes undefeated in the group stage at the World Junior Tournament and goes on to the quarterfinals to play the Czech Republic. Subscribe to the channel, guys, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, and we'll see you for the post-game reaction to Canada and the Czechs very soon.